combos there.
Gotcha!
Decent damage. What's next?
Player one, hold your breath!
There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, and that's a KO! Timed that perfectly.
That's player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Closes the gap, hits him with a stopping bomb.
That drive impact is blocked.
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away.
They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner.
Reaches out with a lightning kick. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Player two in dire experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? The fighters return to... How did they read that throw? Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This may be it. Going in? The low kick hits! Low heavy! The low! Oh, here we go! Holy! Taking hits that with confidence! Oh! Putting the cherry on top! What a finish!
Final round! Fight!
Opens with the fireball! This is trust at all! Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh, the throw connects! That throws you some good damage. The overhead denied! Oh, putting the cherry on top! Spins it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it! Player two is dangerously close to the... Knew the throw was coming! Player crowns him from above! Reversal! It's the... Oh! Block twist! What were they thinking? Excellent read! Oh, here we go! Impact squash! Time to make them famous! Pops off the tank and scores the win! Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Hits them with a stopping bomb.
They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. That should teach them you can't just throw out moves. We're near the end of the round. Can either fight down to the wire.
Combo with the target combo. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two! Fight!
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot.
They piled them, hit them with a stopping bomb. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Bring in the heat! Level 3 super! Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Ooh, what a smart throw!
A quick breather.
Hits them with a drive impact. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round! Fight!
They are letting it brush that off and keep going. Goes with the fire. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Carry to the corner. This may be bad news. Here comes a big combo.
Not so fast!
Jump and whips. They're wide open. Taps them on the toe. Closes it out. Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger!
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Opts for the throw. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punch. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. The throw misses. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Gets some. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Down to the wire.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 2, a super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 is in a pretty good super receive kick to make their extremity single.
There's the impact.
Not letting that go unpunished. Doesn't miss a beat.
Gotta do better than that.
Can they create an opportunity for the throw zone?
Both sides getting ready.
Player 2 has depleted their drive. The drive impact doesn't work. There's a burnout.
They got it. That combo finishes it.
Here's the final round.
The real fight starts now. Open with a jump in. You will come out excellent block.
Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down. Drives it back, misses. Finds the target. Overhead.
Gotta do better than that. Nothing stops this train.
What punish counter on the action?
Arabian Cyclone hits the mark.
Who will set the bait at this range? And whip! They're wide open! Burns out!
Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out.
Will this super art do anything? Overhead attack! Raw super art incoming! This is such a seize the overhead coming! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Target combo into Skyward!
It is over!
Player 1
made some smart moves there! Great game!
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! That drive impact is blocked! Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The throw connects for counter hit damage. Great work finding the opening. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Trips them up. Player 1 ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Absorbs lands a punish counter for the first hit. The counter is blocked. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown and player 1 needs to use the threat of experiencing burnout. Oh no, they're stunned. A quick brief, they're going for the super art. Super receive kick to make their extremity single. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious. He brushes that off and keeps going. Gets the combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Will this super art do anything? Player 1, more fuel for the fire. Hook them up. Put both cheeks into that super receive. The next touch may decide this round. Impact, squash. Both of them want to pull the trigger so bad. Medium kick. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Gotta do this. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punish counter. Takes a trip. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Life lead opens up. Very KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Closes the gap. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws him. What's next? Hits him with a stop and pop. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump. It's a good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Going in. Perfect parry. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This tries to act quickly, but wins the attack. A quick breathe. Knew the throw was coming. Brushes that off and keeps going. Experiencing burnout. What's next? Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Full super art kick. What are you jumping in for? Player one comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Jump. Absorbs the attack and fires back. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes a trip. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Player one experiencing burnout. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Uses the gauge for a super art. Triple KO. Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Hits them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Pokes with the medium. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. The Dragon Last Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Sneaks in above. Gotta be careful. Crowns him from above. Player one is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art, this can KO. Player two is the last fighter standing.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What a clutch stop gets. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
That's a counter. Hits them with a stop and pop. Kicks them. Yo, put that away. That counter's got to have rattled him. Oh, says no to the impact. Risky up-close scrap still going. Grabs and throws them away.
Were they baiting them into that?
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Life lead is there. Throw is denied. What a read!
A thunderous drive impact to close the round.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Medium kick hits. Gets the jump in. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Knockdown. Gets the knockdown, and now, heading into the end game now, is get KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Quick dash hits them with a stopping bomb. Jump. Closes the gap. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. From upstairs. Both fighters planning something. Breaks the block with a throw. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. In there! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
First practice. Training. Training room.
Smart choice.
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggle. Be the best, that's my covenant.
All right, I'm ready.
And I'm a
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uh-oh. Falls short. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
Gotcha!
Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. The jump in is denied. Neither of them willing to back off here. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Burnout activates. Player one in trouble with no drive. There's the impact. Not letting that go on, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Quick dash it. Still very early in the round. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. With the impact, Lone Pawn takes them off their feet. The drive impact doesn't work.
Drive the KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Challenger!
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Got it.
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Gets a crucial back throw. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Beautiful setup with that attack. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Throws it. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Quick dashing. All right, what's coming up next?
Medium kick in there. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Closes the gap. They both digs in deep to get that drive.
Takes the champ down to the wire.
There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Player one in dire straits with burnout.
Big throws. A quick breather.
A super art? Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
That felt good, didn't it?
They're thinking of scoring big off knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh my god, what a throw set. Looking for a hole. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we going to see a comeback here? What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Quick dashing.
Did well to get the buff in there. Just out of range for that throw. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Oh, reads the throw and shuts it down. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Picture perfect punish counter. Knockdown. Great work finding the heats it up with a combo into super. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in.
Genius read. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal.
Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Scrapping it out up close.
Quick dashing. Player two can't use any drive. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Side switch in the corner. Experiencing burnout. Going in? They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, engines cranked. This could be trouble. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close out the round? All the throws connects. And player one can't afford mistakes without that drive move. Punish counter sets the table for nothing. Oh my god. Comes off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Quick step forward. Who will come out on top in this final round? Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them. Excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Looking for a chance. Closes the gap. Player 2 overhead. Holy! They whip! They're wide open! Party time! Catches them in the full storm! Both sides getting ready! Still hurt! Pumps the brakes on the impact! Burns out! Snuff him! What are they gonna do? Nagina tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm! What a finish! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Quick dashing. Impact's a no-go. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Lots of aggression from both sides. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Decides to buff up while they can. Oh, easy tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Holds out with the block. Checks them with the projectile. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the knockdown, and now grabs him. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. So they break forward. Oh! There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They need to rely on their instincts here. Goes for the super art. Goes for the Sakai Fuhagai. Vintage Jury. Player 1 can't. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Quick dash it. Who's going to start? Brushes that off and keeps going. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. There's a change of sides. Jumps in. The impact doesn't do anything. The throw missed. Jumps up. Hits them with a stop and pop. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Loads up a bump. Barely blocks the jump in. The drive impact is denied. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. How did they read that throw? Knockdown and... Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. Oh, huge tech. Wall splat into the guard break. Huge chance after that wall splat. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge despair. Ooh, what a smart blow. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Holy, nothing stops this train. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is strong. Noticeable life lead. There's a put them on notice. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rush in. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. They got to escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw.
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Box him with a target combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Throw leaves them wide open. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Player 1 holding, experiencing burnout. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters planning something? Oh, the throw connects. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? This is going to hit for a critical art. We gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their lifelong, but also their nerves. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opus knocked them out of the air. Nothing stops this train. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on it. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Target combo with Totsuki to the stage. Punish counter sets the table. Oh man, this is a scary wrecks them. Oh, sends them flying. Both sides getting ready. Crowns them from above. What a finish! Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Hold your breath. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off. Heading into the end game, will this super up connect?
Goes for the level 1 super. Player 1, UKO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in.
Impact's a no-go. Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there.
Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter attack. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Show up force. Going in? Now, can they finish the job? Their will to win is really being tested here. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Gotta do this. Come on.
Simple and
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throws out the fireball to check him.
Player 2
Chases them down.
takes a trip.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drives. Hold your breath.
They cancel out each other's moves. I can't keep track of these corner switches.
Jumps. One chance here may end this. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. They just said, get that jump-in out of here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They were expecting that drive impact. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Connects with the throw. Wrong critical. What's going to happen?
Here comes
Oh, are they actually dead? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? Top flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for them. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Down to the wire.
Gotcha!
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Got their eye on the air.
Sky high!
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or KO?
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Jumps in.
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a cycle. Busts that off and keeps going. Looking for a chance. Oh no, they're stunned. Player 1 holding onto that. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in.
Pay attention!
Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Not so fast!
Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice though.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout.
Heading hits him for the stun. This might be over right here.
The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Misses the drive impact.
Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts.
Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 2 holding. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Finishes them with a drive impact. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. Hits them with a stopping block. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. places them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Holds it in the corner. One tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give. They're in range. We're gonna connect with the throw. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Jump! What? What a sick punish counter! Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game.
No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
All right, you ready? Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of the opt for the super arm. And they're kicking it up a notch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Big counter. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Neither of them willing to back off here. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them. What's next? Then brushes that off and keeps going. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Quick dash! Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that driver. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to the corner throw ends it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Raw super hard incoming. Busts out the early soup, poses them. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Brush that off. Burns out. What's next? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Too slow. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm number 1. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs and they get nailed with the punish counter. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Limited resources at hand right now. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Combo with the target combo.
closes the gap.
Player 1 chases them down, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Experiencing burnout,
They take some time to back off and regain. Oh!
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Goes with the safe stuff with that target.
Player 1
Has the life lead.
can they use it?
There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Looking to impress with this super. Took him to the corner in a flash. Sumo headbutt. Player 2 is working with a better game. Meets them air to air. Still slugging it out at the range. Totsugeki to the face. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Experiencing burnout.
Raw critical. What's gonna happen?
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves.
Oh boy, both running empty on drive. Just what they were after. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is trust that off.
Uses their drive to maximize their damage.
Drives in fact misses.
Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts.
Player 1, excellent block. Medium kick into. What are they gonna meet them air to air? Jump! The drive impact doesn't work. Nothing stops this train. Turns out. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the punish counter sets the table. Player 2 can't use any drive time to make them famous. Fights back with a oh my god, raw super! I called it! Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Simple and clean.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Nice tech. Oh! Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Genius read. Life lead opens up. Quick dash it. This is the range where things and that attack ends.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. The throw misses. Ready and waiting with a spinning mixer. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep.
Just goes for it at this range.
Both fighters experiencing burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Player 1, there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery.
This punish counter presents a huge chance. Still slugging it out at this range.
Time to go crazy.
Starts a push with a Radiant Cycle.
What'll happen here? Player 1 has a full drive gauge. Punish counter sets the table! They couldn't leave that unpunished! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion!
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Solid combo. What's going to follow the combo? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Sticks the jump in. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Strings it all together. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Big counter. Quick dashing. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round.
Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
They block the overhead, and Bolt beats it up with a combo into super. Gets the combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that.
Knockdown and... Player 2, they were right to be on guard there. Target locked and scoop. Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive arts. Uses the target combo as a filler. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Finishes them with a drive impact. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. The impact gets blocked. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. How will both competitors use this remaining time? Brushes off the impact. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up.
Medium kick.
All right, what's coming up next?
Player 1 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the... They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum?
Full SA meters on deck, but hits them with a stop and pop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Knockdown and whiff. They're right up in there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The super converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. The throw is escape. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Gets through the opening. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Sees it coming and blocks it out. They trade. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Knockdown. Goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Picture perfect punish counter. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Oh, says no to the impact. Reads the command grab. Knockdown and... time to reassess the scene. Hugs nothing but air. Impact. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Super art, they're going for the super art. Target combo in, connects with the throw. What's next? They gotta dig down deep here. Both of them back off. Super art to show up what a PhD comes off the tank and scores the win.
Yeah! You can't beat me!
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal? Finds the target. Overhead, but it won't work. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time. Impact, squash. Excellent block. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Pump nothing but air. Player wrecks them. Amazing. With super arts into play, shreds that off. Yes, sir. More damage. No. Critical art now. They are in a real bad situation. Oh, the drive impact into a punish. That combo finishes it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Gotta do this. Come on.
Prepare.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. That should teach them you can't just throw out moves. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Brushes off the impact. Forcefully closes the gap. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
grabs him. Player 1 in trouble with no KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Closes the gap. This is gonna be bad news. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Hits him with a stop and bounce. Max SA gauges. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A quick breather. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's the change of sides. Knockdown and yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
What are you waiting for?
Here comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a good read on their opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Knockdown. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Oh, burnout on both sides? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Low heavy for the win. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Long low attack hits. Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Noticeable life lead is a comeback's good decision with that throw. What now? Player 2 holding the low. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. The next touch may decide this round. What a read with that anti-airs! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Low heavy. The low kick hit. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. The low. Oh, here it drive impact misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player 2 is in burnout state. Nothing stops this train. Fights back with authority. What are they gonna do? Presses for a reaction, breaking them shins with a low heavy. Taps them on the toe. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Player 2 can't use any drive move. Will it? It is over. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Hadouken!
Quick dash in. Player one. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Gets through the opening. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player two is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. From up above.
Hopes with a medium kick. Quick dash in.
KO.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Most hits them with a stopping block.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
Burnout activated. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player one
Neat, how will they utilize this?
big chance with the stun, but they gotta set the table properly here. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Bring in the heat! Oh yeah, that's what I like to see! In, real, Ripper!
Bet that.
Player two, ball critical. What's gonna happen? They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned!
Shut up!
I've had enough.
What are they gonna do? Closes it out! Player one comes away with the win!
A new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Gotta do this. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for the throw, trips him up. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Closes the gap. Taking stock. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they in there?
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Medium kick. Oh!
Canceling each other out. These fighters are in sync.
Manages to block the jump-in attack.
Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
The impact doesn't do anything.
Big throws.
Player connects with the throw. Whoa! Critical art now? Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. It's real Ripper!
I've had enough.
Player one uses their drive gauge. Big gauge difference here. Sees the overhead coming. The low. Flatlines him. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
the brakes on the impact!
Block! Excellent block! Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Nothing stops this train. Castle on the go.
Pumps the brakes on the impact!
Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 isn't burned out. A lot of pressure building up, breaking them shins with the low heavy. Player 3 didn't take the throw. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Dashes forward. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. What are they thinking here? Limited resources at hand right now. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Jump. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Shoryuken? Oh, what's this?
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Experiencing burnout. Going in for a critical. What's gonna happen? Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Player 2, drive impact misses. Oh, here we go. Impact squash. Dangerous range here. Drops them. No lapse in judgment goes unpunished. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Nothing stops this train. Bends the meter. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Connects with the throw. What drives in fact misses. Taking chunks out of each other. There's a burnout. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Shrugs that off. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive arm. Meets them in air. Okay, here and yo, rock super here. Getting up close and personal. Oh, kisses the fireball. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Uses the target combo as a filler. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Nice tech. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Scrapping it out, up, experiencing burnout. From low heavy to the low heavy connected? Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Their will to win is really experiencing burnout. Shoryu in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Oh, the throw connects. Turns out. Player 2 shrugs that off. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Hits that with confidence. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Finn.
For nothing!
Oh, hits the critical arc. They gotta bust out the projectors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while the damage plays out. Odd adds a bit of OD spice. Oh, you're grounded. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
I don't have time to play. What are you waiting for? I don't have time to play.